Hello and welcome back to the third video in my introductory series. This particular video will tell the story of Victoria and Susan, and their story is about clarity and perspective. It's often difficult to have clarity and perspective when we're embroiled in a very emotional relationship situation. We tend to just see things from our own perspective and often neglect the other side or just don't understand it because we're just really focused on where we're at. So the story is that Victoria, who was working on cruise ships, was dating Susan while they were in a committed relationship. Susan was living in South America at the time, so thousands of kilometers between them, which really was not helping. After a particular conversation, Victoria was very frustrated because she didn't understand Susan's perspective and she didn't know what to do. And she just said she was going to give Susan more space. Upon hearing kind of how the conversation went, I understood that Susan was actually looking for renewed commitment and encouragement and perspective and support, and that this relationship would actually go somewhere and that they would be able to be together. So I really counseled and coached Victoria to call Susan back immediately and renew the commitment to her and to tell her how much she appreciated her being in her life and that she would do everything she could in her power to get off ships as soon as possible so that they could actually have a life together. So luckily, Victoria listened to me. She called Susan immediately. And when she reported back, she said that I had been right and that Susan was about to break off the relationship because she really felt that the distance was destroying them. In any case, they were okay and they ended up getting married, moving to Canada. I went to visit them, and my first visit, Susan opened the door, gave me a huge hug, began to weep, called me her angel, and told me that I had saved their relationship. I was really happy, of course, that I was able to help. The thing is that because so many things happen in our lives that confuse us and muddle our thinking, sometimes having a clear perspective from someone who is not emotionally involved and who has dealt with these kinds of situations is extremely helpful. I hope you've enjoyed these 3 videos and that you feel galvanized and ignited to reach out to me in case you too have a large life challenge to be dealing with. Thank you and namaste.